Good morning, everybody. How are we today? My name is Jennifer Stopel. I'm the division head for youth services. Some of you might recognize me as I come to some of your trainings or I come to some of your school visits. I really appreciate you coming here today to celebrate with us the end of a really successful year with the Heroes and Cool Kids Sidekicks. Before we get started, I just want to go over a couple things. Youth services, actually there's 3 youth centers in Woodbridge Township. Okay, we're at one of them, the Acacia Youth Center. How many of you have seen the youth center that's behind the stage? Raise your hand. Okay. The youth centers are open to all middle school students. They're open after school from 3 to 6. And this summer, Acacia Youth Center will be open from 11 to 3. All right, so if you want to come to Acacia, you're more than welcome. You just sign up online using Community Pass, and you and your friends are welcome to come. Every day we have different activities that we're doing. You have access to the basketball courts. We have soccer fields set up. We have a volleyball net. All right, so that's definitely an option for you guys over the summer. So that's at Acacia. But what about the other 2 youth centers? Where are my Ford's middle school kids? Ford's Middle School, there you are. All right, what youth center is by Ford's? Highland Grove Youth Center. We just put down brand new floors there, and we anticipate getting some brand new furniture by the end of the year. If you haven't checked it out, I encourage you guys after school to come over and hang out at the Highland Grove Youth Center. And lastly, where's the last and the oldest youth center in town? Where's Colonia? All right, what's your youth center? Yeah, the Evergreen Youth Center, okay? You guys are more than welcome to travel there after school and participate in the activities that we have available to you. Just to talk about a couple of things that are on your tables, there's a plastic cup on everyone's table. Those are for your pop tabs, all right? We do have soda in the back. Those pop tabs, they easily come off. I just ask that you put them in that cup because those are actually going to be donated to the Ronald McDonald House. They recycle them and they get money for those pop tabs, and it helps pay their utility bills so that families that are visiting their children in the hospital have somewhere free and safe for them to stay. Okay. Another announcement I want to make, there's birthday cards on your tables. These birthday cards, the Middlesex County Senior Services, they're hosting a birthday party for everyone in the county that's 90 or older, and it's going to be at the Maple Tree Senior Center in Avenel. So if you'd like to fill out a birthday card for those seniors, we would really appreciate it. We'll collect them at the end. There's also a banner back by the photo booth. That's right, a photo booth. After you guys eat today, you're more than welcome to visit the photo booth and then sign the banner that will be hung up at this birthday party. All right. With that said, I am going to pass the mic over to Mayor Mack. Thank you, Mayor Mack, for coming today and celebrating with us.
All right. Let's hear for Jen Stockel, who runs this great program. Let's hear for Jen. I also want to thank all the advisors up here at the front left table, led by Miss Fansera, who's the head guidance counselor who kind of coordinates this whole program with Jen. Let's hear it for her and all of the advisors. This is a program that we believe in strongly. Last week we had the Heroes and Cool Kids, high school kids who are the ones that mentor middle school kids like yourselves. It's a very, very important program, and it was expanded many years ago to have middle kids mentor grammar school kids. Now, we all know that kids don't always listen to adults like me and adults like the people at the table up here. But kids tend to listen to kids young people a couple years older than them. So what you're doing with 4th and 5th graders is vitally important to their development. They don't always listen to their parents. They don't always listen to their children, to their teachers, I should say. They'll listen to other older children like yourselves. So you provide a very valuable service for that. As you may know from being mentored yourself, maybe you were with some of the Heroes and Cool Kids counselors. So, and again, we strongly believe in this program, so I want to thank you all for doing it. You've heard about the 3 youth centers. We have loads of opportunities for kids when you get to be 15 years old and 16 years old. Loads of kids work for our summer. We had a job fair a couple of weeks ago. 300 kids showed up, 200 got hired. So if you want to be a lifeguard, you can be a lifeguard for 6 summers in a row, from your junior year in high school to your senior year in college if you go to college local or if you come home for the summer. We have opportunities at the club at Woodbridge. We have opportunities at the Woodbridge Community Center. We have multiple camps for kids. We have sports camps. We have the Merrill Park camp, daycare camps, all kinds of things going on. So when you guys become old enough to be looking around for some jobs for the summer, or maybe even during school year, after school, you should think about working for the town, because we have a whole lot of great opportunities, including this place. We have a whole lot of high school kids that work here. How many of you been to a dance here? Enough, okay. This is a great place for kids, wonderful place for kids. So keep in mind, working for the township when you get to be old enough. All right, other than that, have fun today. And once again, thank you very much for all that you do for our town. Thank you. I know it's the seniors.
Okay. All right, Judy.
I'll do this.
You want to do this
No,
first?
I won't do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to read the proclamations individually. We're going to pass them out to your counselors. I got to go to a senior event now at 11:30. We have a Medicare senior event, but your counselors are going to pass out your proclamations. So take them and have a great lunch, great day, and a great summer. Thank you.
Thanks. We're actually gonna eat next, but before we eat, I do want to make 2 more announcements. Generations Connected. Generations Connected. Who has heard that phrase before? Anybody? Generations Connected? All right, Generations Connected is an opportunity where middle school and high school students can do activities with the senior citizens in town. Over spring break, we actually had a couple different activities. Bead making, jewelry making was one of them at the Hickory Senior Center. We have arts and crafts at Evergreen, and it's an opportunity for the youth and the seniors to interact. We're going to have a whole host of different activities over the summer, so we'll definitely get that out to your guidance counselors, so that over the summer, if you'd like to participate in that program, you can. And the last announcement, on each of your tables, there's a flyer for the Woodbridge Youth Leadership Council. The Woodbridge Youth Leadership Council is a good way for you guys to get involved in your community, all right? If you have a passion for working with animals, you could work with our animal shelter. If you have a passion with the health department and mental health, they're doing a huge walk that you could also participate in. So if you're in 8th grade, how many of you are 8th graders? Raise your hand. All right, 8th graders, then I will see you here Monday, April 29th at 7 p.m. for our Woodbridge Youth Leadership Council.